And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the town of Port Barton. We are here in Palawan in the Philippines. We drove out here today on like a 5-hour crazy taxi drive in a van from El Nido, and it was insane. This is the town, this is the whole thing. It just looks like this all the way around. But today, we're going to accomplish something that I've wanted to accomplish for a long time. What is it that I'm trying to accomplish, you might ask? That is to see a sea turtle in the wild for the first time. Apparently, this is the place to do it in the Philippines. You can guarantee a sight of a sea turtle. And so we're heading out with an awesome company that will introduce you to very soon. And we're gonna go swim with sea turtles. Okay, so before we provide you guys with some awesome turtle content, I do have to mention, I have left Israel 3 months ago, and I've been missing Israeli food. And there are a lot of Israelis in the Philippines, and apparently in this town, an Israeli opened up a restaurant, and there's an Israeli restaurant in the middle of nowhere in the Philippines. So we're about to go eat some delicious Israeli food. I'm so excited. Guys, check this out. We have falafel and sabich and hummus and chicken. Oh, this is gonna be so good.
I'm your beauty, you're my beast. Welcome to the Middle East. Tel Aviv, ya habibi, Tel Aviv. תסתכל כמה לירדים מסביב.
Guys, we just got shakshuka. Oh, is that schug? We have a pita, which I haven't seen a nice pita like this in absolute months. Guys, that was my favorite food I've had in probably a good 3 months. Don't get me wrong, I love Filipino food. It's been great, but there's nothing like a little taste of home, a little taste of Israel to bring you. Oh, that lunch was delicious. It is now time to head off on a freaking turtle tour. Guys, we are here with Castaway Island tour, about to head on that boat. This is our awesome captain. He's gonna be taking us on a good tour today. What we're doing is an expedited tour to focus only on the turtles, but they do tour packages, so when you come out and see them, you can choose from a bunch of different tour packages, but we're gonna do focusing just on the turtles right now. So we're gonna head off right now.
This is the turtle spot. Sometimes they have sea lion.
Sea lion?
Sea cow, yeah, and then sea cow.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow. All right, so we're here in the area. I guess we're just looking for some turtles right now. This area is also prone to have dugong or manatees. We're not sure exactly what species is endemic to the Philippines, but some type of sea cow. But yeah, we're just searching right now, looking for the proper area to jump in the water. Guys, it is time. 4 of us are gonna jump in the water, and we're gonna go find some sea turtles. Who's excited?
What? Bonjour.
We have? Where are they? That's the first wild sea turtle I've ever seen in my life. I can just see it. Oh, it is. That's so cool. All right, let's get in the water. I want to go see them. Wow, guys, listen. I've been traveling around the world for 3 years, and I've been waiting to have this moment with a sea turtle, and it finally happened. That sea turtle literally, it was chilling. That was the epitome of no F's given in any. He did not care about anything. And as well, we saw freaking dugong, which is amazing. You know, we have manatees back home in Miami, but dugongs are like next level. They're way bigger, and it was so cool to be able to see it. Make sure that if you're out here, you take a tour with these people. They know where to bring you. You know, like we got a solid. I think we saw a solid like 3 sea turtles each. And it was just fantastic. It was so nice.
Well, we can all share my tea bag.
Guys, look at where we're arriving to right now. I also just got a clip of Jack saying, guys, we can share my tea bag. So thanks for that, Jack. We are arriving at a sandbar right now where you can see sea stars and starfish and stuff. So this is exciting. Another beautiful wonderness of the Philippines. Hey girls. You guys ready to get some starfish? Find us a starfish. So one thing that's been very prevalent so far in this area of the Philippines since we got to Palawan is that people are talking about how the Philippines is changing a lot. And one thing is that people are saying El Nido used to be a lot different, how it was a lot less touristy and prices were different, prices were cheaper back in the day. And this is just like maybe 2-3 years ago, and I'm sure that's consistent with many people who have traveled here frequently. What I am noticing is that I think Port Barton might be that type of El Nido. It doesn't have the mountains or the beautiful landscapes compared to El Nido at all, not even close to it. I think it still kind of feels like it. You still have your beautiful mountains and your water. You have plenty of islands here, plenty of wildlife. I mean, we saw dugong, sea turtles, and a bunch of reefs out here. So there's no shortage of that. I think Port Barton might be that escape that if you want after El Nido to kind of maybe feel what El Nido could have been like or used to be like, because it did feel very touristy. And this place doesn't at all. This feels way more local, low-key, relaxed, calm down, and great. I love it. Could not recommend Port Barton enough. Are on hunt for sea stars, and our guide has just found a sea star. Let's go give you guys a biological lesson on sea stars. Ah, look at those. Wow, look at these guys. Amazing. Holy crap, they're heavy. All right, guys. So these are sea stars. Yeah, they eat coral and they eat plankton, and this is how they eat. If you look at this, guys, this is their mouth. And I think this is also how they move. They have little feet here, and they move these little guys, and that's how they get around. Wow, look at the color variation, too. They're amazing.
Okay, good man.
All right, Capitan. We're ready to go to shore. Okay. Thank you for an amazing tour. That was fantastic. No, let's hit the deck, mates.
Got it for my birthday.
So we're now hopping into a van that's going to take us to Puerto Princesa. We're hopping all the way over to there. It's going to be another 2.5 hour ride, and we're finally going to meet a big city again. Alright guys, so I thought it'd be good to talk about some updates, so what's gone around and happened in the last few days of my life, because a couple things have changed, a couple unfortunate things have happened as well. So number one, as you know, my phone has been in bad shape for the last couple months. It has officially kicked the bucket, and so that's why also you might have seen a lack of drone footage in these vlogs, and that's because I haven't been able to fly the drone. But now that we're in Puerto Princesa, I actually was able to pick up a new phone. It's unfortunate that I had to shell out the amount of money I did on this phone, because it's an old crappy piece of dump, but I have a phone now. So drone footage is coming back. On top of that, I also managed to leave my $70 pair of Nikes that I bought a year ago so they would last me this whole trip, because they're comfortable in a van on the way here to Puerto Princesa. So I've had to purchase a wonderful new pair of Jarms. Jarms are the Filipino equivalent of Jordans. They're beautiful, they're unique, and they even have a little tumor coming out of the left side of them. I love my Jarms, and they're even signed by Michael M. Jarm right here. When I walk around with them, it feels like I'm walking around in a metal can. On top of that, in this city, we found a mall. If you're from here, you might know it. It's called Unitop Mall. It has everything. Doesn't make any sense. In this mall, we found a bunch of different shirts with hilarious sayings like Kiss My Patch. Kiss My Patch is one of my favorite shirts I've ever seen. And so for your entertainment, I'm going to throw up probably about 20 pictures right now of hilarious shirts with hilarious saying, and we'll do it to some elevator music because why not? So here we go. we're back. So the Philippines overall has been incredible so far. We have now finished as far west as we're gonna go in Palawan, and as far south as we're gonna go in Palawan, and we're moving east. Tomorrow, our little group over here is fizzling out. We're saying goodbye to Cecile and Frida, but me and Jack are heading off on a ferry in part of our campaign to try to not take as many planes as we can. We're gonna cross from Puerto Princesa to a tiny little island called Cuyo, and then from Cuyo to a town called Iloilo, or a city called Iloilo, and then work our way down to Cebu from there. But, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, there's a cyclone coming. So it's gonna be interesting to document this journey, because we're essentially heading into a hurricane. Like, as we go, the hurricane is coming towards us. So I don't know what to expect. The weather has been absolutely horrible in the last 2 days here. Hopefully it gets better. It doesn't last like this for too long, because we got a lot of adventures planned. Your word of the day today is gonna be Salamat. Don't forget that I love you long time, Clats, and I'll see you next time. If you're not subscribed, freaking, what are you doing? Hey, Tony, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel, huh? Arrivederci, huh? Come on down, huh? What is this turning into? Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that little notification bell so you get a little notification when I make a video, so I can come track you down and then tell you to watch my video. As well, YouTube's also rolling out some changes right now and has given me a discussion tab, so keep an eye out for me to communicate with you there, because now we have a better means of communication. You no longer have to follow me on Twitter or Instagram. It's optional, but do it anyways because it helps me out. And I think that's all I have to tell you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for continuing to be the best people you can be every day. And we'll see you next time. And have a great life. Here we go.